Hello, everybody. I am Susan Collini, and this is my Collini team around me, and this is our February Roundtable, and we have some really fun things to talk about today. It's Valentine's Day shortly, so we have some things to talk about Valentine's Day. I had to do a little pop of red, and I've got little hearts here on my shirt, so that we can, and the black and the red. I would have liked to have more red, but we
got some leopard print.
I got a garnet necklace with a little birthday gift.
That's it. So happy Valentine's Day early. I hope you're planning something special. We do have some specials to mention at the end, but we're going to start out our day. And we're going to talk about our Sciton machine, and we've named this segment Fall in Love with Sciton. And we've talked about Sciton before. Sciton is a new laser that we introduced to our facility back in September. And we've talked about it, but now we're getting more and more results with it that we can share with everyone. And we just think that this machine is over the top, and we wanted to talk about it a little bit more. So there are different components to the Sciton. It has different platforms, and by what that means is that it can do a lot of different things besides just one machine doing one thing. Right.
Resurfacing or something.
So I'm going to turn this segment right over to our guru, and let me introduce everybody first. Our team, we've got Ronnie here to the end. We have Derek, myself as Susan, and I'm going to tease you here. We have somebody new here. This is Kelly, and we have Ashley. We're going to introduce Kelly a little bit later. So just so that you're aware, we want to talk about that Sciton, and I'm kicking it over to Derek. Go ahead, Derek.
So with Sciton, what's really exciting about it and the really phenomenal results that we're getting, that is probably the most popular thing that we're seeing right now, is doing the BBL for the body. So you've probably all heard of IPL, or intense pulse light, which is basically a light that goes in and it takes care of anything in the skin that is a pigmentation outside of the natural pigment of the skin. So you can work on brown spots, people say they call them age spots, sunspots, you can take care of that. Rosacea symptoms, red veins, that a lot of people get the red telangiectasias and red vessels on the face, and that's something that is actually very, very easy to treat. But the exciting thing is now we've gone from being able to utilize this machine on the face to being able to do full bodies in a very short period of time.
It's great.
It's fantastic. So Sciton specifically has technology in their handpiece that it's actually two lamps that are simultaneously going at the same time. So when we have that, we can cover very large, it's like this. You can cover very large areas of skin and then actually treat the sun damage, redness and pigmentation, freckling on the skin, chest. I've done legs. We've done your full body, I think, at this point. So
it's always about trying to stay white. I'm always covered up, So there's no sun damage here.
And what that's doing is it's actually removing those years of sun damage from the skin and giving you a more even tone and texture, especially in the chest. Is something you see people are really focused on treating their face, and then the chest has a ton of sun damage.
I should have had a V-neck here.
I know, because it's perfect. So now we can very safely treat that. But the thing that you want to do, because it's February and we're kind of coming up on those months that you're going to be getting sun exposure, and we really don't like to do those types of treatments in June, July, and August. So now's the time to really get in. You will need up to probably 3 treatments, which will get you right up to that point and have nice clear skin for the summer. Something that we can do with BBL year round is they have a really fantastic, it's called the Forever Clear by BBL, and that's for killing bacteria, getting rid of the large pustules and swelling that are associated with acne, and it can also go in and minimize pores and that overproduction of oil that people get in the skin, and that's something that you can do year round.
And one thing I really like about it is that it's a one and done treatment.
Yes.
And that's
wow.
Yeah.
One and done. There's no such thing like that in our industry.
Now with BBL, it's something that you might do yearly, because if you're exposing it's all on how you expose yourself.
It's about
to
behavior,
the sun. Yes.
and if you modified your behavior, then maybe you don't need us. But I think everybody really enjoys that
Show it
sun,
off, right?
and it's very hard that even when you're covered up with sunscreen, you still get a little bit of exposure.
And then what's nice with that machine, if we are doing something with the body, we can always switch it over because there's different filters that you can utilize. So we can switch over to do a little bit of hair removal that's a little less invasive than some that we use here. So if you want a little lighter, you can't quite tolerate the pain of standard hair removal, you can do that. And a really exciting one that we love to play with is the Clear V, which is Sciton's technology that removes veins in the legs, spider veins from crossing the legs. We can't really treat varicosities, but pretty much anything else in the vascular family. People get those little red dot cherry angiomas. Those take one treatment. So this is one of the most powerful lasers on the market. And it's instant. So you actually get instant result when you do use this treatment. So these are all things that if you're looking to really get ready for the summertime, have all your skin ready for a bathing suit.
Time. We're in February
Time to get on the
weeks
stick.
between treatments, so you really have to. If you're planning to do this, don't wait until April and say, "Oh, we want to be ready," because it just won't happen.
And then last but not least on that machine is the Clear Silk, which we've talked about and we've shared Sarah's results from that, which is a resurfacing laser that you can actually use year-round because it's not such a harsh laser. So that is something that you can do in the warmer months to keep yourself softly building collagen in those areas to help keep rosacea at bay and redness at bay.
Wow, I want to have another one.
I know, me too.
I've pretty much done every part of my body at this point.
We do test on ourselves, and and the funny thing of it is when Dr. Collini walks through the building every once in a while, he says, "Are you guys working on yourselves again?"
Hey, we have to look good.
Gotta drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes, we do.
So, even though those are a little bit aggressive treatments, you really can't get those before Valentine's Day because you want to look beautiful for Valentine's Day. We do have some great specials that we are featuring through Age of Innocence and our other estheticians as well. So we are featuring right now a dermaplaning and a chemical peel combo treatment. The chemical peel is a light peel, so you're not going to be messed up for Valentine's.
Yeah, it does. That's always been one of your and Pat's favorites. It's actually in a gel base, so it's a peel that very slowly.
It's light.
It's more like an exfoliator, but in combination, it's a really fantastic treatment.
It tightens up those pores for that instant glow that you get.
Nice smooth
and
texture.
so you don't want to do it the day of Valentine's Day, but at least give yourself a
2
day
or 3
before,
days.
and you'll be fine, and you'll be skin ready. And that special is $125, which is a really great value that we're offering. And we still have our M-Sculpt feature. Our M-Sculpt is our muscle building laser, and we're going to talk about building real muscles the old-fashioned way, but if you want to cheat a little bit, we do have our M-Sculpt laser machine, and we are giving 40% off, so that's a really big Valentine's special.
And we have done a few videos. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, you're getting 20,000 muscle contractions with MRI technology anywhere that's applied, and you do up to 4 treatments to get. It's a 23% muscle building that is pretty permanent.
It's a really
stays
good
with you.
boost to get
Great
your
boost.
self.
It's actually good if you are already working out with a trainer or somebody, and then just doing a little supplementation in between just to give your muscles a little extra.
It's intense.
It's good. It does work.
It's intense.
Yes.
And one of our other services that we are providing, Lauren with LC's Cosmetic Tattooing is offering $300 worth of services for $250. So that's a really great value if you want to get some tattooing for your eyebrows, eyeliner, or lips, and have them, again, it's something that can be done afterwards. So these specials will be for the rest of the month. It's not just before Valentine's Day, because you have to give yourself a week to recover from cosmetic tattooing.
Get a nice new lip color for the holiday.
That's it. So that's our last service special. And then we have a product special that we think is nice and pink. Derek, where's
What do you want?
a
You
pink
grab
one?
the pink
Yeah,
juice.
the pink one.
Pink juice.
So
Sorry about that.
because of course we chose it because it is pink. And Derek, you want to talk about
Sure.
that particular product?
So if any of you are familiar with our blue juice, everybody loves our blue
Love blue
juice,
juice.
which
Yes.
is a fractionated hyaluronic acid, which just builds moisture in the skin. This is basically that, but they've added some other elements to it. So now there's a lactic acid in there with anti-aging peptides as well. So this is geared towards somebody who is looking for refinement. So if they tend to get a little bit of textural issue with the skin, or they're looking to minimize pores or redness, this is a really gentle product that people even with sensitive skin can use to get that reoccurring exfoliation that you need to keep healthy skin.
I have to say, I started using
Everybody
it, and
loves this
and I
product.
can really use it, and I'm
It's
very
great.
sensitive.
It does not tingle. It's the lactic is a larger molecule. It doesn't feel like a glycolic acid. And when you see pink or you see color in any of our products, these are pharmaceutical. So there is no artificial coloration in this. They're actually minerals that they use for preservation of the product. So when you see pink, it's not because
It's not
they're
dyed.
colored pink.
Yeah.
They're all natural. But it's a really great product to use under your moisturizer
And
on
we're
a daily
offering
basis.
that 20%
20%
off. And
Awesome.
so it's a really great, we've gotten a lot of good feedback off of that product. And for
We
me, I
reordered a
have
lot of it.
very sensitive skin. So
So,
I can't use all the retinols and glycolics that we promote just because of the sensitivity
It's
of
too
my
much
skin.
turnover.
But believe it or not, I started using it and I love it because I always felt like I was lacking something. So it's a really great product, especially for sensitivity. So we are now at that part of the round table where we're going to introduce the gal next to me, Kelly, who's now joining the Team Kalini. And as you may or may not have seen on some of our Facebook advertisements, that Age of Innocence is now starting a yoga and fitness program and studio, and we have a building behind our office building that now we're growing out of this building, so we're adding some real estate. And we always thought it was a really important thing to add to the women's feel good place that we have here. We promote a lot of good, healthy skincare, a lot of other different services for women to
But
make
it
them
all
feel
comes
better.
from within.
But
Yes.
we always felt that there's an element that we should have, and we had this opportunity to start AOI Yoga and Fitness, so that's its official name. And we'd like to introduce you to Kelly, who is going to be our #1 chief trainer and educator and teacher. And something else is that this is Derek's mom.
yes.
So
Yes.
she really is, it really is a family affair. And so you can see why he's such a handsome guy, because we have such a beautiful lady next to us.
And if you don't remember, Kelly did Corona Healthy and Beautiful, and this is who we
Yes.
always
Yeah,
we would
you'd
call on the phone,
be on the
to
phone.
do all of our
Yes.
movements when
Right.
we did our health section.
For those that are new that don't remember, during COVID, this is how we started this round table thing that we're doing.
We missed our people.
We couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. So all of us are the team that were in the building. We created informational videos about the coronavirus and things that you could be doing while you were sitting home. And Kelly was part of that project because we said you have to stay healthy. And she was, we would be doing those. Well, you two would be doing those.
Exercise.
We'd be like on the floor.
I'd be
The camera would be
Cute.
stalled
Legs
and
would be like here.
So we had some experience with Kel, but now there's an opportunity that she's going to join the team, and we're really excited. So Kelly, I'm just going to let you start talking because I certainly speak enough.
Well, I'm very glad to be here and starting this nice chapter, my life, adding some more of what I do. I'm going to have some restorative yoga, which is really good. Any yoga is so wonderful for you, whether it's just mind, body, connection, balance, breath. It's just everything for your entire body, your mind. Everybody needs that type of just that mental state of mind, just to release and let go. And a couple other things with just for a fitness class or Tabata, a little bit of working full body. I try to always change it around all the time and do full body class
High
every
intensity.
time.
High
Not
intensity.
really, I probably won't do the high intensity too much. Like we'll see how, everybody will, I guess we'll have to figure like what's
Feel
gonna
out your
work,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Best
clientele.
what, yeah. So I'm very adaptable to what's gonna work best for
The
for
classes
everyone.
will adapt to the specific
Yeah.
desires and needs.
I had a
of
few
those students.
people ask me, are you going to do like any flow or anything like
Yes,
that?
it will be, restorative yoga, but I do also, most of the time, vinyasa flow, which is, it's not a crazy flow, but I do vinyasa a lot. I do vinyasa, then we stick a little places where it feels so good, and all the end is always relaxation in your shavasana. But I do the vinyasa flow. Yeah.
And I think that people should really know about you, Kelly. You've got a lot of experience, and I think that people should know about
just
this.
a little
Yeah.
experience.
So
Tell
tell
me
them about your
about it.
history,
Let's
so that
see.
they feel that they're in
Keep you
really
long.
good hands.
We won't stay too long with this one. I started when I was like 22, so it's a long time. My daughter was 2 years old, so I'm doing it 38 years. She's 40 now. And then this
You
one
started
came
at the
along.
YMCA,
Yeah,
right?
I started at the
That was your
YMCA.
original.
Then I was in the basement. It's R&J Diner now. It's the Avenue Diner in the basement there.
I remember
for
those
4
days.
years. Then over Cooper's Co-op for another 5 years, and then I was over on the
Main Street.
Main Street, and like as currently we can mention
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dangos, my
Absolutely.
Dangos in Plains. I do many classes and trainings there, but
But you had Kelly's Fitness. You
I
had
know
your own
Kelly's
fitness
Fitness.
center
Yes,
for
I
how?
had
What was it, like 20?
Oh yeah, I had my own studio and gym for 10 years up on the top of the road, and another little studios, and doing it a long time. I'm ACE certified, mind and body specialist for ACE and group training. Yeah, and I love it. It's my passion, and I would love to share it with a lot of people here. I would love that.
I'm
So
sure a
we're
lot of
very
people want to
excited.
look
Yes.
like this. Yeah.
I mean, and we're not
It speaks
responsible
for
this.
itself.
Yes,
She's
yes.
responsible
This
for
is
the way she looks.
exercise.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The one thing I want people out there to know also, it's a struggle to have anything really in the back mountains. So we really thought this was important. And the other thing that we like, it's going to be a small, intimate class.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the classes are going to be about 12 people. And so when you do sign up for them, you have to make sure that you sign up. We'll have more information as it's coming. We're not exactly sure of the opening date. We're hoping for March 1st, but I think it's pushed back to April 1st now because unfortunately we have to have some handicapped information, building. We have to do the ADA kind of thing for our building, and so we're a little bit behind the 8 ball in that, construction is construction. The studio though is complete, so we're really excited about it. So we just have to worry about getting that extra construction done. So hopefully keep posted on our Facebook page. We will keep announcing it and keep everyone informed as to its start date and how you will pay for classes. You'll go through Age of Innocence. So really there will not be any bookkeeping at the facility. There won't be somebody there. It's just going to be Kelly that's there. So when you come in, you'll have already signed up online or called through Age of Innocence and done all your homework like that beforehand, and we'll know how many people are in the class so that we don't overbook. But that's really it. Right now we've got a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 a.m. class, which we're really excited about because I've had lots of customers that work and they would really like to get their exercise routine going.
Get
and
yourself
they're-
charged.
right.
It is
Yeah.
a great way to start the day.
Oh,
Right,
gosh,
and it's
yeah.
not too
Really
early,
gets you
but
going.
yet,
I'm excited.
people could figure out that they could, get that into the routine. There will be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 a.m. class, which is really good for stay-at-home moms or when their kids are in school, which is great. We do have an evening class at 5:30 for those that are
Afternoon
just
people?
afternoon
And all men are
becoming-
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, this is not just a
Yoga
ladies'
Men can
This
do
is
class.
for
yoga
everybody.
too.
Men love yoga.
And we
They
are
do.
working with those times to get a possible 4:30 class for teachers, you know, people coming out at the school time. So we will keep you posted up with our schedules on Facebook. Sarah does a great job of informing everybody. You just have to go on our Facebook page and look. And so we're working out all the little nuances about how we would like to handle this. But we really want people to be feeling really comfortable. It's not you know, a big gym. It's just an open space.
Well, that's the nice part about it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very individualized. My mom can really spend time with each person in these classes, and that's kind of the whole idea.
Like a group. I like, yeah.
And it's meant for those people as well that would like to get back into some kind of routine, but may be intimidated by gyms
Yes.
because gyms are big and they're overwhelming. It's gonna be a very small, intimate
It's a
class.
really neat house, and it's a really
Yeah.
neat
Yeah.
studio, so
Yeah.
it feels good. It's a
Yeah.
good space.
If you're from our area and have seen the renovation of the building, it's
looks
been a labor of
great.
love.
Amazing.
And it's
Amazing.
an over
Compared to-
100-year-old building
Yeah,
that we've
beautiful.
had to rebuild.
One thing I have to throw in, and I know you're my mom, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I hear from a lot of your clientele just how enjoyable your yoga classes are because of your connection with each person, and you have such a soothing way about you in those classes. I've taken a few different yoga classes that were like more of a high intensity, not something I'd
Yeah.
want at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I think your way, it's such an enjoyable,
Flow.
peaceful
Yeah.
class, and you're working, but you don't feel you still get that, like you said, that mind and body. And
Yeah.
that's something that people enjoy so much about your classes and your experience.
And then two of my aunts actually been going to you since you
Since
started
I
my
was
school.
born.
They have
Since I was
30
born.
years. They've known you forever.
Yes.
They
Well-
have wonderful things to say.
Well, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised too when we posted Cal's page, picture on our Facebook page. The amount of comments that people just love her and they're so excited
Yeah.
that she's coming on board with us, and so we're really excited.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
we're
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
great to
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So anyway, I think, does anybody else have anything to add?
No, if people want classes or have any questions like that, they could directly message us or call the salon, and we'll have everything kind of printed out
Right.
soon, I think.
So all communication and everything will go through Age of Innocence. It will not go through the yoga studio itself. Again, there isn't a little receptionist at the front. It's just going to be Kelly in the door. So you'll just come in for classes, and that's the way
Just
it is.
do your
It's a
thing.
very informal kind of a relationship. But so call Age of Innocence, and Age of Innocence is 570-674-5555. Very easy number to remember. And we hope to see you soon, and get ready for the summer with Sciton and yoga.
Yes.
That's it.
Bye.
So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Till
Happy
next
Valentine's
month.
Day.
Take care.
Bye.